What is up, guys? It's your boy Raven here today with another deck that I'm gonna show you. This is a Blastoise deck. I tried for the week, like at least a week, to brew Blastoise, to create a Blastoise, and as of right now this is the best version I come up with. So definitely know the deck will see some upgrades as the time goes on, but this is the core version that I created. And before we're gonna start, at the end of the video, we're going to open some Unbroken Bonds packs, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we're on the road to 500 subs. And if you want more news, more that, again, subscribing. But let's go and let's check card by card, right? So we start with one Ditto, one Oranguru, and two Poipole and Naganadel. Why we use Poipole and Naganadel? Actually, we want to bring back the energy from the discard pile to Naganadel, and then use a Quagsire, because we have a line of 2/2 Wooper Quagsire to put onto a Blastoise, right? Like, we need some kind of a way to actually do it. Then we have a line of 3/2/3 Blastoise. We have two Blastoise-GXs and one Blastoise from a team up set. Then we're gonna go to a Volcanion Prism, and that is it. Like, that's our line. All we want to do is have energy under Blastoise GX, right? Here we want to have the energy. It's honestly really hard, and it's harder than you think, because we're shuffling back the energy, and we don't have a lot of things that get the energy back to our hand. We have Lady, but besides a Lady, of course. So let's go. So I've went with idea of discarding the energy that we're gonna have in our hand and just retreating it back with a Quagsire, Naganadel, putting it on a Blastoise. So let's go to trainer cards. 31 trainer cards, one Acro Bike, 4 Aqua Patches, 1 Counter Catcher, 2 multi-switches, 2 Nest Balls. Of course, we got 2 Rare Candies, 2 Rescue Stretchers, and 3 Ultra Balls. Going down, and we have 2 Viridian Forests for the energy that we're gonna have, 4 Cynthias, 1 Judge, 3 Lillies, 1 Escape Board, and 3 Wishful Batons with 10 energy on top of that. So pretty simple deck. You have the whole deck list down there below. You can treat it as a template. You can upgrade from that, and definitely I tried a separate version, and we have a second version as well that I'm going to show you next week as I'm going to test it some more. But let's go, let's play some games. There is Blast 2 UBB Blast 2. That's the name of the deck that I've chose. So do you want to go first or second? I actually really want to go first, because you want to be able to evolve faster. And of course, I know there are versions with 16 energy, and you do everything about the Blastoise baby one. I know Tricky Jim, Andrew Mahone, did a great deck on that. Would you like to go first? Yeah, but I wanted to take a little bit different approach, right? So that's why I've chose those cards instead of different ones. So let's go. Let's go for it. Does water type decks are gonna be are they gonna be strong basically in the current meta? They can, but I think more like Gyarados, more any cards that are closer to those, not necessarily the ones that we are known for. So okay, Volcanion. I think Volcanion, or what? Let's go with Ditto. Not necessarily like Blastoise, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Ultra Ball, and I'm gonna get rid of Viridian Forest, and I'm gonna get rid of energy. Okay. And actually, this is one of those interesting turns that I can either mess it up pretty bad, or it's gonna be really good. So let's go for Poipole. So we're gonna have a full setup on the bench. Energy is gonna go on a Squirtle, so this gives me 2 cards from Oranguru, and still a supporter that I can play if we're gonna draw. We did not draw a supporter. This means done, unfortunately, but let's go. Okay, so we are not using Pokegear here. I think I kind of should, but again, using Pokegear, if you're playing in your league, whatever, IRL, it's a great way to not use Tapu Lele, because let's be honest, Tapu Lele is rotating out pretty soon. Marshadow, this is gonna hurt or help depending on the cards we're gonna get from Marshadow. And Wartortle, another Poipole, Cynthia, and Lillie. Okay, that's not that bad. We can play everything we have in our hand. Oranguru and then Cynthia. So we have this nice chain of things. Of course, we're facing Lost March, which is a, let's be honest, it's an annoying deck. It just is. So okay, so thankfully he is not drawing pretty well, so I'm super happy about that. I'm happy that my opponent is breaking. Let's go Wartortle. Wishful Baton is gonna go right over here. I'm gonna use Oranguru. There we go. And that's an Aqua Patch. Great, so Aqua Patch on the Wartortle. And on top of that, Cynthia. Great, so that's even better. So we got a Naganadel. Okay. And I can still attach more energy. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach energy right over here on a Wartortle. So Blastoise-GX will have the fuel actually to do something. I'm really happy that, you know, he's using a lot of Emolgas and he's not, you know, drawing pretty well. That's really, really good. And again, remember guys, on our YouTube channel, you have not only the brand new news that are happening, but also Let's Go EV gameplay, our road to competitive play, Pokemon battles, shiny hunting, also pack openings, decks, right, as you're here, and many more. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and thumbs up as our opponent is thinking. So I'm assuming he did not draw very well and he might give up. Okay, so there's Natu, but there's no draw support. Yeah, we just won, but that's not a game that showcases the deck. Even though we've won against Lost March, and winning against Lost March is always amazing, that is not the game that showcases this deck pretty well. So let's go game number 2, and after this game we're gonna open some packs. Is that okay? I think it's okay. I think honestly that is a-okay. Or you want a separate video? You know what? This is gonna be the last pack opening here, and then we're gonna go like in a separate video. Would you like to go first? Yes, we do want, and we're fighting against Fire type and Electric type. Okay, Poipole front, because him and Wooper has the same retreat cost, and you know it does not matter that much at this point. We have Cynthia for our first turn. Wooper. So of course what I'm gonna do is energy is gonna go on Wooper, play a Cynthia. Okay, so another Wooper. Play a Cynthia, hope for something really good. Of course, the Dene start is not the best start, so our opponent is definitely annoyed by that, and I don't blame him. I do not blame my opponent for being annoyed with the Dene start, right? So what I can do, I can go for Naganadel. There we go. So I have Naganadel, and I can use Oranguru's Instruct. Again, kind of a shame that the card is rotating out, but what can we do sometimes? And we have a multi-switch. That's great. Done. Well, having a Ditto right now, it's okay. I mean, one more game, because that was, wow. That is not. This does not showcase this deck pretty well. Okay, so let's go. One more game. We are like, what, 10 minutes in, right? Not even 10 minutes in. 2 games won. Yeah, that's quite unusual recently. Call the concept head. Like, you know, there are still 13 more days up until the ladder will be finished, and people are really, you know, not even trying to play, right? Because I think that's what you should do. Even if you have a really bad start, just like we have right now, say awful start, you play till the very end. You try, you know, or at least in the middle of the game, and you go like, okay. Not at the very beginning. I don't like that. I don't like, you know, that I'm hearing this today, that a lot of people are doing it. Try, guys, try, because even though sometimes it's a bad hand, even if you're playing IRL, hands like that happen, right? And here we don't have 50 minutes time limit. We have 25 to play one game, and it's like, you know, both of us have 25 minutes, which is more than enough. Let's try. So facing baby Blacephalon, and yeah. So the thing is, if he's gonna have a great turn, we're dead. So it's gonna be a turn 1 knockout and turn 1 loss, which I don't want, but I think the Welder is gonna come right away. Come on, I feel Welder coming. Okay, Ultra Space for another Blacephalon, maybe Blacephalon-GX or Naganadel. No, that's Blacephalon baby one. Still a great deck. Welder, we're waiting for a Welder. Fairy Flint, that might be it. Okay, so Green's Exploration, so we're not gonna see a Welder here. Switch and Nest Ball. Okay, so if that's a turn 1, that's kind of unfortunate, but after Switch Volcanion, that's a great turn 1 for him, because he's gonna, you know, attach some energy. I think he's attaching 4, I believe, or 3. I think 4. 2, 3 or 4. 3. Okay, so he's attaching 3 energies. We have a Ditto. Again, Bubble, the attack that will not do a lot, and there's not a lot of things I can do about it. So let's hope he's gonna be paralyzed, right? I have to hope for this paralyzed, and it is. Okay, so he is paralyzed. That really works miracles for me, because yeah, like I think this is the hand that majority of people would just go like, concede, let's play another one. But we have to showcase the deck right now. Even if you have a bad hand, when you start with a bad hand, you have to play. You know, you don't give up that easy. You're playing Blastoise. Come on. Okay, so we got a Quagsire and a Judge. So hoping for Rare Candy. No Rare Candy, but we have a Squirtle. So Squirtle energy is gonna go on Quagsire. So Quagsire right now becomes slowly our main attacker, and this is not something I wanted to say. But again, Quagsire, Baby Naganadel, those are great attackers still. So yeah, we have to utilize them. But I think that was just a bad start against bad start, and this is a game of who had a worse start. So what we're gonna see is energy from hand onto a Volcanion, retreat, and 2 energy discarded to knock out Squirtle. Did I just... yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I don't know why... oh, no retreat. Okay, so he went for it. He went for it, so he kinda knows what may happen. I do too, so I'm gonna go with Squirtle, so I can play Cynthia. I'm not gonna give Viridian Forest. I'm not gonna give him the fix. We got a Rare Candy, and we got a Blastoise. Okay, this is getting interesting now. So that's a Wooper. That's a Rare Candy. And Quagsire. So all I need, wait. So all I need is a washout. Again, we're gonna try to do next week a version of this deck that utilizes the GX move. So it's definitely not gonna be a lot more fun than this. We're gonna discard only 1. That's okay. That's all I need. Bam! So we're gonna play a lot more energy, right? You know, we're gonna try to go with a Giant Gazer a lot faster. Is it gonna work? That's a great question. To be quite fair, I have an idea for it, so it might work. So now he needs 5 energies to knock us out, and I know he has 3 in his hand definitely. So 2 more, 5 cards. I think those are, there might be 5 energies. Definitely 3 of those are energies. So I can't be sure, like 100%, but I think those 3 cards are energy cards. Oh boy. So okay, so he's preparing another Blacephalon, Aqua Patch. Okay. He needs 5. Are we gonna see those 5 energies? And again, Blastoise-GX box is coming out soon, as we talked about in the news. If you have not seen this, you can check out the YouTube video for it. That's a welder. I think 1 energy only, just so he can draw 3 cards. Because that's what I would do. Like, I would attach only 1 energy just so I can draw those 3 cards if I don't have any other supporter in my hand to try to dig for those energies that I need. That's what I would do. But at the same time, well, I'm not him, he's not me, because that's, you know, what this welder indicates, because he does not want to, you know, like, get rid of energy from his hand. But also what it indicates is that, yeah, so exactly, he did what I thought he's gonna do. The welder indicated that he does not have 5 energies, but also, you know, he got rid of 1, so I know that he definitely has 2 energies. So he needs 3 more. Did he drew? So all those 3 cards actually had to be energies, or maybe, you know, he just drew 4. No, so only 2 energies, and that's all he had in his hand, and we're taking 30 less damage. Amazing. I can use a multi-switch, why not? Not playing Viridian Forest yet. That's a Rocket Splash with a knockout. So this attack means that he has no energy in his hand, because, you know, if he would have more, he would use it. But again, cards like Fairy Flint, right? You know, Crystal, right? The Fire Crystal, Pokegear. They are still there. Okay, Green's Exploration. So we're gonna see a Fairy Flint, definitely a Fairy Flint, and yeah, that is gonna be a knockout. If he's gonna do that. But yeah, there we go. Wishful Baton, Fairy Flint. Fire Crystal. So bringing back the energy. Fairy Flint. So he has a ton of energy in his hand. So now the question is he, wait, he discarded energy? Okay, 5, 6, 7, wait, 4 and 4, that's 8 cards. 4 of them are definitely energies. He has to use all 4. Maybe he's gonna even overshadow it with 5. Okay, 4. Alright, that was 4. Yep, that was 4. Wooper. Okay. Oranguru. Aqua Patch. Energy. Let's draw something. And that was an energy. I have to press down. Like, this is problematic on so many levels. Another Green's Exploration. Okay. Fire Crystals. So from the problematic hand that we have, you can see that we are really going for it. Unfortunately, supporters are not, you know, are not coming to our hand. Okay, that's 150. So he knows I'm gonna play a Quagsire. I know it's gonna fix a lot of things for him, but those are, you know, those little things you have to do. Done. Play Oranguru, instruct, and hope. Just hope. Hydro Pump. That might be a GG right there. Yep, it's gonna be a GG. He's gonna win this one. Well, what can you do right now? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and like it's a bittersweet. Let's be honest, it is a bittersweet because the start was super bad. We had a chance. We had a really nice opening. The pieces were just not there, unfortunately. But it happens, right? You know. Yep. So that is a concede from us, unfortunately. But that is a Blastoise GX deck. One of my versions. You know, more versions are gonna come soon. Definitely, know next week we're gonna see some more of those. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to click subscribe button, and don't forget to check me out live on Twitch. From Monday to Friday, we have a summer schedule, so I'm more often than I usually am. So down there below, click on the Raven Cold Snatch Twitch channel, and you'll be able to check me out live. You may tell me what deck I should build. You know, you will have the power to actually add some cards to the deck. You know, tell me what not to do, because that's that's kind of how we build stuff, right? You know, you build a deck, you test it. You get a feedback from you guys, and we upgrade it. So guys, thank you so much for the video. Thank you so much for all of the support that you're showing me. Thank you. You're incredible. Raven loves ya. Goodbye, good night, see ya in another news, another deck, or any other Pokemon content that we're gonna produce today. Thank you so much. Mwah. Raven loves ya. Bye.